Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is You Had Me at Hey, and this is chapter 15. This one's titled Tickle Me, Jirou. Leonie cackled and Jirou blushed while covering her face with her hands. Oh my god, your girlfriend groaned playfully. So embarrassing. Yep, that's the end for you. Better get used to it, Jirou, Leonie said with a laugh. Kai secretly loves it, Leonie, don't worry, you said with a wiggle of your eyebrows at Jirou. Whatever, babe, Jirou snorted, trying not to giggle. Grab a seat, I'll be with you in a minute, Leonie said with a chuckle as she turned and picked up the tray of dirty dishes from the table that she had just cleaned. You took Jirou's hand and led her to a booth seat. She let go of your hand and sat down, while you sat opposite her. What you want, babes? You asked her with a smile. Same as me? Sure, she replied with a smile, her foot brushing along your leg as she gave you a sly, seductive look. Or did you want me? You leered back, pushing your leg against her foot to show you had noticed her little flirtatious move. She blushed heavily. Here's the menu, Leonie chirped as she approached the table. She picked up on the slightly awkward vibe and shot you a "what did you do" look. You shrugged like it was nothing. We'll have my usual, you said with a smile to Leonie, as she pulled out her pen and paper from the pouch that she had tied around her waist. Gotcha, she said as she looked down to write. Oops, she yelped. That's my fic notes. Wrong pad, she laughed. Why am I even writing your order down anyway? I know it by heart. How is the book going? Jirou asked idly. Yeah, good. I'm up to chapter 15 now, and it's going really smoothly. Both characters are super fun to work with, she replied with a giant smile. Anyways, I'll grab your drinks. And with that, she spun around and walked away happily. Happy chick, Jirou commented. Yep, she's always happy, never seen her sad, you commented as you switched up your legs under the table and ran your leg up the side of hers. So, busking this weekend? Jirou commented, starting a productive conversation. Oh, yes, you replied as you slid your leg further up hers. Just then Leonie returned and handed you your drinks. Enjoy, she chirped as she put the drinks down on the table and left. You can come and sit by me, Jirou said shyly to you as she toyed with the straw in her drink. Okay, you said happily as he quickly got up and walked over to her side of the booth and slid in beside her. You turned your body slightly to her and leaned on the table with one elbow, your other hand resting on her thigh. She blushed and gave you a cute little smile, and your heart melted. I like your hand there, she said softly as she looked into her drink and took a sip. Oh, do you know? You asked suggestively. What if I put it here? You asked as you slid your hand up a little higher. She hummed with a small head nod. I like it there too. You smirked and took a sip of your drink as you idly slid your hand up further and slightly across into her lap. She squealed in surprise and grabbed onto your hand as you held it in her lap. You thought maybe that you'd taken it a little too far and tried to pull your hand away, but she held it there. You're so sly, Yin, doing this to me in public, she said as she glanced past you to the others in the cafe. I could stop? You asked. No, I like it, she said softly with a suggestive smirk. She took her ear jack and tickled the back of your hand with it, then ran it slowly up your arm and then across your lap and inserted it between your jean-clad thighs or slightly up under your skirt or across the border of your short shorts. You squealed in surprise. Two can play at this game, Jirou leered. You cheeky, sexy girl, you chuckled. Jirou removed her jack and bopped you on the nose with it while you looked at her lovingly. You smiled and took your hand from her lap and booped her back. Cutie, you giggled. Jirou restarted the conversation about busking, and the two of you continued to chat about where you would busk and what songs you would do, and then left the shop. Saturday morning you woke with a start and looked at your lock screen on your phone. Crap, I was supposed to meet Jirou UA about 20 minutes ago, you screeched internally as you opened your phone to a missed 3 calls and 3 messages. Hey, you coming? Jirou had texted. 5 minutes later. Babe, where's your lazy ass at? She sent next. Another 5 minutes. You know I like you a whole lot, but oh my god, where are you? She sent as the last text. Ah! You screeched and threw the covers back as you fell out of bed. You grabbed for some clothes that were thrown on the end of your bed or on that chair that just seems to accumulate clothes and rang Jirou while standing in the middle of your room looking stupid. She picked up. Hey, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you yelled into the phone. Oh my god, she replied. So loud, Yin, calm down. Sorry, you whispered, mortified that you had just blown her ears off with your yelling. Do you not have a volume between yelling and whispering? She deadpanned. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. I'm outside the shop. You what? Oh my god! Yin, my ears, she wailed. Oh crap, sorry. Just stop talking and get out here, will you? She laughed. You're a hot mess. Hurry up, we're going to be late to busking. Okay, I'm getting clothes on now. I'll be down in a sec, he said quickly and hung up. You held the clothes up and looked at them. Yep, this'll do. You laughed as you threw them on. You raced down the stairs and flew through the entrance. Jirou was waiting for you at the counter, twirling her earjack in her fingers while she waited. Hey babe, she said with a smile as you raced around the counter and grabbed her in a hug, being careful not to knock the bass guitar strap on her back. She squealed with surprise and grabbed onto you so you wouldn't knock her over. Okay, happy, let's go, she said playfully as she grabbed you by the hand. Wait, I need a guitar, you yelped. I'll just borrow this one from the shop. Dad won't mind, you lied. If I'm careful with it, he won't even know I took it, you thought. You smiled at Jirou and took her hand once you had swiped a guitar from the shelf and strapped it to your back like she had done. Okay, let's go, you said happily, and she led you out of the store. Oh, crap, I need to text Mum and tell her where I'm going. I didn't even tell my parents about today. I was so excited I forgot to tell them, you grimaced. Oh, what do I do with you? Jirou sighed as she dragged you along, shaking her head slightly. Kiss me, you replied, puckering your lips and sucking the insides of your mouth so that you were doing the fishy lips. Jirou looked at you and burst out laughing. You're an idiot, she chuckled. You want coffee? You haven't had breakfast, have you? And there is the end of chapter 15. Stay tuned for chapter 16 coming tomorrow.